I had to come on. I had to come on live and I had to talk about it. I want to give my condolences to the boxing. The people that chose boxing to be their career. I want to give my condolences to your sport. Your sport is a circus show. People like wrestling and they see that the wrestling has storylines and everything. It's not like Olympic wrestling, whereas you actually have to be pinned down. It's entertaining. My condolences to the sports of boxing. I'm not going to knock this beautiful black man getting that bag, $50 million of a fool's money. See, that's putting me in the frame of mind of rich men wanting to find the great white hope boxer. It's not out there. It's not out there. This Paul character should have, if he wanted to do sports, he should have did it the correct way. Like they saying, if illegal immigrants wanted to enter this country, they should have did it the correct way. He should have did it the correct way. I'm sick of Clarissa Shields looking like the biggest side chick in America. You the greatest side chick in America. You not the greatest boxer. You the greatest side chick of America. Because, baby, after your last performance, you going to get knocked out, in my opinion, Clarissa. Because you're not thirsty no more. It's not all about you trying to win Papoose, which is going to, that's going to be such a rude awakening for you, young lady. This man is not divorced from his wife that he really, really loves. Take it from somebody that has wisdom. If that man didn't want to be with Remy Ma, he will be divorced. Point blank, bottom line. He waiting to get that 1.5 million, that bag. Once he match you up like a clown with Muhammad Ali, I need to see if she gonna get her ribs beat in by a younger opponent for what, 17 million, 15 million? This is all a circus show now. The art of boxing is gone. Boxing used to be one of my favorite sports. After Mike Tyson played in our face with that Paul fight and made us lose money in the ghetto, we need to be suing him for his marijuana behind that. And I'm dead ass serious. Mike, you took the bag. I mean, yeah, it was easy to take. It was obvious that you took the bag. And it was easy to take. Everybody's paying, like the Republicans are paying for a great white hope. Rich white folks could do what they want to do with their money. So what they doing right now is tearing up the sports of boxing. $50 million Netflix. So the boxing commission should mandate that these matches are not even quoted to be boxing matches. They need to have to eliminate the name of any kind of boxing. I know that the boxing commission don't pick these fights up. I know that. But no, they still not need to be advertised as boxing matches. Because you confusing the young generation. You confusing, and the young generation that looked up to Muhammad Ali boxing and Joe Frazier and George Foreman. You confusing the young generation with that. It's disgusting. And Claressa Shields, you're not the greatest nothing. You the greatest side chick on earth right now. Okay? My man, my man, my man. That's not even your man. That's a married man. Damn it. You ruining your reputation. You are beautiful. You don't need that bald head old fool. When you a young woman, you could get a younger man. Papoose, Papoose, Papoose. I knew Papoose put that damn fight together. Yeah, I put that together. Like I made a video on this shit. Nobody was trying to give the champion 15 million. I did that. I did that. That's my work. How am I living off my home? I'm putting stuff together. Because you took her and used her to put stuff together. Like Remy got tired of supporting you. I said what I said. Claressa Shields, you need to wake up. You don't need that old fool. You just should have let him just be a manager. Because that's all he's interested in. And he's getting the pudding too. If he was into you, he will be married tomorrow. Let me tell you how I told a fickle-minded, fake Christian, okay, that met this short black stout, okay, supposed to be a virgin, desperate, okay. Like I told that fool, fake fool, you not in love. She wasn't in love then, and she not in love now. She just accepting. She ain't gonna know what that feeling of love is. You accepting, you settling, you fake Christian. Claressa Shields, you too young, successful, and pretty that you can find your own man. You do not have to be with somebody else's man. The greatest, what? The greatest fool of them all. Because once he get his commission from that big 1.5 million, he running back to Remy. He running back to her if she'll have him. Remy Ben had that dog trained. I said what? Remy Ben had that dog trained. You don't have him trained. You're delusional. And y'all messing up the art of boxing. Your last match, Claressa Shields, you about to be knocked out by an old woman. I was like, oh, Ali shouldn't, baby, she should step up and grab that bag. It's easy money. It's disgusting. But they have to take the art of sports out of it. This Paul fight, I applaud that beautiful, handsome boxer. I applaud that Black King taking that bag. That $50 million from them fools. He's like this, short like this. The reach is out of bounds. The weight is out of bounds. Just the money is there. Just the money is there. Why no one else could fight him? No commission, boxing commission is going to support that circus show. And Mike Tyson, you need to be smacked and sued by the ghetto the way you played in our face with our money. Your old ass can knock that man out, and you know it. Mike. He played in our face. Don't be talking about I'm old and out of the. No, that old man. Yes, that old man. Yes, Mike Tyson could have knocked him out. Very aggravated that he took our money like that. Claressa Shields running around. Your last fight, baby, you look like you almost got knocked out. I was like, after your last fight, Ali, she might as well just come take the easy bag, take the money. She's not a spectacular fighter, in my opinion. Ali wasn't what? A spectacular pound for pounder. In my opinion, I love the sport of boxing. The circus show it has become, I'm not feeling that. And somebody got to say something. This Paul fight, white folks have fun. Have fun playing with your money. Have fun playing with your money. Y'all get that carita, mama. I can't comment. Let me see this. Hold on. How to get my glasses? Where are they? Oh. Oh. I can't see. Let me see. Hey, you got beautiful hair. You look so comfortable. Oh, thank you. You can't comment on because I just got here. Don't know what you're talking about. I'm talking about Claressa Shields, Jake Paul, them disgracing the art of boxing. I'm talking about they turning the sport of boxing into circus shows. I'm talking about Claressa Shields running around talking about she the greatest of all times. You the greatest fool of all times. You the greatest side chick of the world of boxing. You the greatest side chick. That's the only thing you accomplished, being the greatest side chick, Claressa Shields. You dissing yourself. You dissing yourself. Because if that man loved you, he would be divorced. Y'all would be down the aisle. Stop playing with me. He waiting to collect that money from that Ali fight, and then you will be a thing of the past. You too young. He's 17 years older than you, receding bald head line. When you could get you a nice young man, handsome, not receding. And then his wife actually try to school you and let you know what's going on, that you just another one that he's using and piss her off. Papoose is Remy Ma puppet, and he gonna have her money ready. Any money he make from you, Claressa, goes automatically in Remy Ma pocket, legally. And she got a child. So you just a cash register right now, Claressa. And Papoose, you really need to be ashamed of yourself. Using that young lady like that. Embarrassing her, disgracing her name like that, allowing her to diss herself. Money buys everything. Money buys everything. Today is over. The Illuminati is in rule effect. Boxing is gone. The sport of boxing is gone. It's a circus show. What is that thing? Floyd Mayweather, you clown. You clown. You clown. All that money. I don't see no little community centers in the ghettos of anywhere. Floyd Mayweather gym. Don't nobody reach back to do anything, to want to do anything. Community's gone. When is the last time we seen a real boxing match? I'll wait. Gone. There's women waiting online to knock Claressa off her ass. But because of 17 million, they're not going to get that chance, and that's unfair. They've been training. But Muhammad Ali retired daughter is going to get that shot because of the name and the circus show and people wanting to see her rip to pieces. Then Muhammad Ali ex-wife saying she wanted to see Claressa Shields whoop her ass because of what her mama did and all of this character assassination, disgracing the name of Ali. $17 million is a lot of money, and people are selling their souls for it. 50 million. I don't blame that black king taking 50 million. I applaud him. Win or lose, he got 50 million. That's a win-win situation. That's a win-win situation. Now they gonna pick somebody 5 and change, and this great white Bigfoot is what, 6 and change. The height I'm talking about, the reach I'm talking about, the circus show I'm talking about, that they're gonna get away with once again. Chanel, why don't you pull up? Like, you got something to say about this? Like, what do you feel about is boxing your thing? See if I could get my see if anybody's in the house. See if I can call somebody in the house. Hold on. See something. I'm on live. Can you pull up? This is show y'all. I'm just like looking at Claressa Shields, and it's not right. That old 17-year-old receding hairline fool is taking advantage of that young girl like that, disgracing her like that. He's supposed to be so much into black love. Papoose is not so innocent. Y'all talking about Remy Ma, need to regret dogging out Papoose. Stop it. Stop it. He's not all that innocent. In my opinion. In my opinion, he was doing his dirt too. Trying to rule. Well, look, when Remy Ma went into jail, Remy Ma was a young woman when she went into jail. They capped off 7 years of her life as a young little thing. So when she came out and started feeling herself, of course she was going to dip in the man's pool. I said, of course. She ain't live yet. She ain't so-called Royal Oaks. Here you go. All right, there we go. Now I know when people approach. Greetings.
Hey. Now, what was you saying? Because I just got here and I just started typing.
I'm talking about Remy Ma and Clarissa Shields and Papoose circus show relationship. I'm talking about, in my opinion, Papoose is taking Clarissa Shields for a ride for her money, using that young lady, like souping her up. He's doing too much. And they are ruining the sports of boxing because trying to put together these circus show acts. Like
Okay.
this, like Paul. Okay, I don't blame this young. Okay, let me see. Hey Siri, show me a picture of the recent boxing match Paul is going to have. I could just say anything. Talk about this mess. This clown, this great white hope right here. That everybody, this clown, like they keep ruining the sport of boxing with that. Mike Tyson already made us lose money playing in our face. You know damn well Mike could have took that man down, but no, he wants to cheat and just steal the money. They looking for a great white hope. Go about it the right way. That's my whole thing. That's what I'm talking about. What you talking about?
What I'm talking about. I ain't talking about nothing really. I mean, it is what it is. Like they've been doing this for a long, long time. I
Doing
mean,
what?
you
I
know, that's
they
why we don't have kingdoms now. I'm saying, like, I don't know. I look at it where I can't fight the majority of the black community that is literally, in my opinion, dumbed down. Um, and it's we have a victim mentality, and in a part we have it's a real good excuse for it, but then because it's part of it is not all of our blame, but on the other hand, we just don't want to recognize what I mean, that basically men and women are different, and the men sold us out a long time ago. I mean, they've been getting away with this throughout history. I mean, if you think that, I mean, in my opinion, you guys want to claim that God is this and God is that, and then you're conflicted with if God is Jesus or Jesus is God, and you conflicted with who even
well, we not going
formulated all of that.
to hold
I'm
on.
not going into all of that. What I'm
I'm not,
saying
yeah,
is,
what I'm not going to do is disrespect the holy name Jesus on my panel.
but that wasn't his name. So how could I be
Did
disrespecting it? There's people
that's
named
so
Jesus. I have people now that I know named Jesus.
I would appreciate if respectfully you respect that name on my panel. That's all I'm
There's
saying.
people that are named Jesus though. So how is that disrespectful telling you, like I didn't say anything. Jesus in that Bible, in the modern day Bible, said that he was not God. He told you not to worship him as God. So I didn't say this. I was forced to read the Bible when I was 6 years old. I'm lying, 9. I'm sorry, 9 years old. They had me going to church every freaking weekend. I was going with a friend, a neighbor, next door neighbor, but my mother would never go. But I was taught from then. I was sent to Christian camp, all of that. So I was baptized 3 times. So I already know, what this book says. And I know when I question certain things that my ass was beat. And I really don't think that's right.
And to date, like if you speak against the Holy Bible or his name, you're blaspheming, you're disrespecting a sacred name. So on my panel, I'm not going to do that. This live is not about Jesus right now. I'm talking about the art of boxing right now, and I want to like stay with that art of boxing because I'm tired of seeing Clarissa Shields disrespected by this 17-year-old hair receding line jackass that everybody think that Remy Ma need to kiss his ass. And I don't think so. She been had that dog trained. She did a good job training him. And now he playing in Claressa Shields' face. That's my opinion. That's what I want to talk about right now. Because
Okay, well, I was getting there because you're not talking about the art of boxing. You're just talking about this black man that was, married to this black woman, which is still married, and he basically don't have a career. You know what I mean? He's juggling money. No telling what they doing. They all probably trafficking drugs and all of that stuff. They got her son involved in that murder. But in
ooh,
my opinion,
you think? Wait. So, do you know anything about the case, about her son case and murder?
of course I had to. I mean, I thought that was very serious for me to actually more serious than this bullshit that we talking about right now, for me to actually
Fill us
research
in
that.
because I wasn't following it because I just seen it as I just seen it as like she's to me always carried a nasty disposition. Like she doesn't seem to be the most welcoming, humble person.
Well, this is where she come from, the environment of her, her upbringing. It's where she come from. You learn, you that's the best way to learn, is with somebody teaching you from example. You learn from your parents. So if you look at her family, you got some of her family members that might have some sense, which I think that they may have some sense, but you have some of the family members that we have a big problem in the black community. A lot of women, they they allow black men to get away with anything. They really don't see nothing wrong with what Papoose is doing. Because I saw where some of her family members spoke out for Black Papoose. But I heard you before actually like him. Now you're saying you're seeing the truth of what he is. He ain't nothing more than a pimp. You know what I mean? He fell in love with this woman that in her younger years and supported her through all this time. And she is the most masculine, one of the most masculine women that we as black women have that identity, because we see this in our families. These women are not, they don't want to be masculine, but they come off like that because they feel like they have to control everything. They feel like they have to make up for what the man is not allowing them to sit in their femininity and let the man handle it. Let him handle the problem. Stop being feeling sorry for him if he comes across an issue, because that's going to make him stronger if he's able to handle that. And then it's going to make you be more conscious and calm and be able to rest in your femininity. We are not even seen as feminine. So Remy Ma comes off as that's who she is. That she's got the regular Harlem mentality, Brooklyn, the whole talk, everything I have in myself. I switch up because I gotta work, and I gotta deal with certain levels of income of people and types of people. But
Mm.
I really like this because I feel comfortable in speaking regular, like, hood. I guess you could say hood. I feel more comfortable because that's what I was around. That's what basically how they were speaking to me or around me. So it was what I recognized more. Now I don't like it because I've been labeled what I mean, like tomboyish and stuff like that as well, and I didn't like it. I didn't know it. I was young. I started trying to be overly feminine, like you see all these black women out here. You
Mm.
see Remy Ma, she got the weave and all of that. You, on the other hand, you more in a natural phase, but if you was probably brought up in this age, you probably would have a weave too, even though you got beautiful hair.
No, no, no. When you speaking of the natural weed, where you come going with that?
Not really. I was just over talking literally. I was talking about how Remy Ma, that's because I want to not upset you and stay on the topic. So I was saying Remy Ma. Now you can ask me that later and I answer. But she has I believe, honestly, she probably know about, they probably got an understanding right now. She probably allowed him to start doing this so they can have money when she gets out of prison, because they're not going to just, he literally gave her an ultimatum to have children by her. You know what I'm saying? And she didn't want to have no children by him because she don't have that motherly instinct. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
she wanted a little baby girl. She really wanted a little
That
baby
lady
girl.
don't have no
She
motherly,
went
and she
through.
wasn't even like that with her son. She
I
did not
know
even keep
she
up with him. Like,
she
she
dropped the
actually,
ball.
let me tell you who he's accused of shooting. Let me go into that. Even though, it's like, it's a lot going on that we don't know by these so-called rappers. This is why I don't even understand how they got these young kids like Young Boy, these little dumbass motherfuckers with all of these, excuse my language, with all of these illegitimate children running, that they need to be literally cascaded or need to be, sterilized or something. Because this is, I mean, ain't doing nothing but making a bunch of broken homes. I don't care how much money he has. He ain't gonna always have that. And it's not about money. It's about what you raising into this world. You bringing a new life into this world. How you cultivating this life. There's people that out here that don't have no money, and they raise the most magnificent people in the world. Then you have the people that don't have, they have regular working people, and these children grow up so entitled. They gave them what they wanted. They grow up so entitled and so evil.
Oh yes.
They waiting for insurance policy.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
And they
Listen.
and they know how to
No, no,
pretend and
listen.
manipulate.
I want
Like,
you. Hold on. I want you to take some time, right?
sorry.
I want you
Mhm.
to freeze, pause for a minute, because the government has been altering things to make people evil. Also, they altering the drugs, the marijuana. Oh yes. Oh yes. They putting supplements to make these people anxious, anxiety. Yes, believe me. Believe what I'm saying to be true. That's all I'm saying. Believe it to be true. They are altering them. So when they don't have this drug, they more and more evil. It's simple marijuana. People don't know why they're bugging out. They got the guava.
Do you hear
They
me? Do you hear me now?
they altered the guava. They got kids mixing the marijuana with something called guava. They altered it. They poisoned it to make them violent and evil. That's why you see most of these children are attacking their parents today. Yeah, because of that. Yeah. Trying to figure out what I'm gonna do with these chicken wings. I can fry them actually in the oven. You know, people don't know you can do that. Uh, and they'll cook in his own grease. Yeah, so that's what's up. My whole thing is the art of boxing is gone. Money is taking over everything. Good morning. You just woke up. Good morning. Good morning. Go to the bathroom. Honey, yeah. Honey, yeah. My grandbaby just woke up. I wanna. So it's just aggravating me. Now I see. So we had a guest visit. I don't know what happened to Chanel. She popped out. I'm still here, and I'm discussing this Jake Paul thing because I'm really sick of it. See if I can get my girl Prada to pull up. Even get my girl Prada to pull up. I don't get no big bloggers no more to pull up. What the hell is this? Well, who had this? Some guy, a woman in the room or something? Mm. Hmm. What's up? Oh, let me make sure that bottle got fresh milk in it. Give me that. Then you want it. Let me get you some I know you love. I'm gonna give you milk, fresh milk. I want you to have fresh milk. Hold on. I wanted to come out the refrigerator. Who's there? Pull up, y'all. I don't know what happened to Chanel. She was here. She disappears. She came in. I came on to talk about this Claressa Shields and Papoose and Jake Paul with all of this nonsense. Sick of seeing the circus show. The art of boxing. She running around calling herself the greatest fool. Hold on. The greatest the greatest side chick. No. She's calling herself the greatest boxer of them all. Claressa, you embarrassing yourself. You're too young, pretty to be letting that old fool play you like that. Like Remy Ma said, you don't need that old man. You see, she went and got a younger man. Because she's actually into the mind frame that she was in when she left. My grandbaby is sitting on the try. Gotta get a table set in here, y'all. Yeah, gotta do my exercises. Mia, don't be talking about you don't want nothing, okay? With the no, not wanting to eat. Just snack on this. I don't know how I'm gonna make these chicken wings, y'all. Hey, sit here. Sit down here. Put your camera behind the set. You wanna go in the room with your mommy? Come on. Yeah, eat your soup. Okay. You have to go to the bathroom. We're not keeping us. We use it. Pop it up with baby. You don't do and pee on yourself. Oh, okay, you guys. I just had to, it's been on my mind from last, been on my mind to discuss the fact of Pat Pooch taking advantage of that girl, Claressa Shield. That shit not going to end well. That shit not going to end well. When she find out that he playing her, that's not going to end well. She's not going to accept that very well. I'm going to tell y'all what I'm going to do. I have no oil, right? But I want some fried chicken wings. I'm going to show y'all a secret I learned from a jackass. You can learn from a jackass. My daughter's father. the curse. I learned this secret from him. He fries chicken wings in the oven. And I'm gonna teach you how to do that. My smothered pork chops came out fab, y'all. I actually, this is 2 days old. I don't really wanna, but I don't say no more meat left. Mm-hmm. Leftovers, I don't know. Might heat it up. I might toss it. Yeah. I don't know, the days. 2 days old. I don't know if I want to try to make chicken and noodles. I don't have any flour. So what I'm gonna do is fry them in the oven by using their own grease. What's he talking about? Don't be gonna put no damn oil in the oven, y'all. No dumb shit like that. I'm actually gonna use the fat on the chicken wings if they're not cloned. And I think I am gonna heat up my gravy and rice and have that for breakfast. But one thing I like to do also, y'all, is fry rice. I'm gonna show y'all how to survive some leftovers. I like to fry rice with eggs. I love rice with eggs. I love rice with eggs. So I'm gonna cook that up quick. Some leftovers. This was what I made the other day. Just for me, I have to do some exercises to build up to Thanksgiving. We'll be making homemade sweet potato pies. This is a big ass. Let me see if I want this big frying pan or something. Yeah, I'll have this big. Listen, cute. This thing right here. Hold on. This Betty Crocker pizza maker is so cute. It's so cute. It actually heats up your pizzas like in 10 minutes. I'm about to make some rice and eggs. When you got hair like this, y'all, you got to put a net on, or who gonna get in your hair? Like hair gonna get in. Yeah. I'm making this for myself. If I was actually cooking for my family, I would make sure that everything. I have to do this, but I'm making this for myself right quick. I'm not used to not having a whooper, something that takes like. Why would they cut that short? Why wouldn't they put a woofer under here? Or is this supposed to be the woofer? I don't know. But why wouldn't they put the thing, to catch the smoke and stuff? Another short? Let me not say nothing. Listen, I'm going to be opening up, making a whole nother page, y'all. Okay, and I found my page, apartments available in New York City. I have to learn how to access it again. Okay. Right now I'm putting this on 7. Want to get some heat going on in here. I'm going to make me some egg and rice. I like eggs and rice with rice. That was a poverty, what do you call it? Struggle meal I learned as a young child. Eggs and rice. Learned that as a young child, struggle meal. I'm actually using my leftover rice from my smothered pork chops. 2 days old. Refrigerator is good shape, so. I actually put eggs is something that we really devour in this place. I'm going to be making for my dinner when you got these nice pots like this, y'all, please use the right utensils so you don't mess your nice pots up. You know, don't niggerize your stuff and you got these nice pots, use the proper utensils for them or you'll scratch it up. I'm talking about if you got those pots with the non-stick stuff. Don't mess your little pots up. Taking shortcuts and niggerizing stuff. I actually want some onions in with this rice. Struggle poverty meal, y'all. This is a struggle poverty meal. When you don't got no money and you hungry and you need to make a dinner. You just got some rice and eggs, baby. Get busy. Yeah, I'm going to be making another channel because I'm going to make sure that the young generation obtains their real estate license. I see this beautiful black girl. She's listen, y'all, don't hold no knife like I do, cut like I do. You will cut yourself. Not experienced to show you how to cut stuff. Okay. Do it the best way you can. My whole thing is I'm showing you some struggle meals. Wish I had some damn spam at this point. See, that knife was sharp. I'll be all cut up. My girl Wendy. Life is something else, y'all. Beautiful women like Claressa Shield could be had by a hustler. Papoose supposed to be this great black hole. Fake black love. Black love, yeah, right. Fake. Fake. I'm not using that girl. I'm getting that girl jobs and promotion. She wasn't making no money with her career. She might have been a champion, but the champion wasn't making no money. I only need 3 eggs. I gotta get one of those electric ones that people go, man. I love pepper, y'all. This is something I'm making for me. So yeah, y'all, I will be putting some seasoning up in there. This is garlic salt. This stuff is usually so salty. You don't need salt when you use garlic salt. These onions in there. Some I'm making for myself, y'all. Struggle meal. I love my eggs and rice. That's all. What's that? Struggle meal. I remember Jamaican queens. You always remember the people that showed you love when you growing up, that fed you when you was a hungry little child. Well, her name was Miss Naomi, and her children was named Ann, Bran, and Wendy, and them. And I believe it was Mimi or Wendy that was in the kitchen because her mother was a great cook. Miss Naomi, oh my God. Miss Naomi was a great cook. Miss Naomi was one of the mothers that fed my little poverty ass when I was growing up because I didn't have a mother really that was able to do that. So Nene was making in her mama kitchen eggs and rice. And I liked it. So nothing fancy. This is what I do. I like the eggs and rice with onions, and that's just me with hot sauce. It's supposed to be with hot sauce. Black folks hot sauce. And then I don't have oil, so I'm going to fry the chicken wings in the oven. I'm gonna show you how to do. I'll show y'all how to do that. Yeah. So there it is, y'all. The simple eggs and rice. That's what I'm gonna have for breakfast. Nobody eats geechee like me in my house. Sure, I'll get a taste for some damn chitlins. And make them. Ooh, that's what I hate about these what the hell? Okay, this is it. The little onions and rice, whatever. I had to come on because I'm tired of Anyway, y'all, I'm about to show y'all how a literate ass black woman is going to get her damn real estate license. I'm tired of always. There's this beautiful little black girl that I'm following. That she just came from California, and she is in a shelter in New York City. Been in there for a couple of months, and I'm so proud of her because, you know, California was expensive, and New York is supposed to be a sanctuary town. So she came for help. Like when Mayor Adams gave them immigrants all them thousands of dollars and everything, you know, ruined his political career. I said ruined his political career. This is gonna taste so good, I know. Mmm. Mmm. Love it. Mm. Mm. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to be making a whole different channel because I'm going to. It's just, I just got to do it, y'all. After my experience, like I'm looking at myself, I never looked at old and lost so much weight and looking terrible. Man, listen, I've been through. I survived though. I'm going to get my weight back up, my looks back. Niggas was trying to kill me. So I'm going to be making another channel. We're going to be doing it together. Because if my little bit ass could get a real estate license, so could you. And we're getting a real estate license to help our fellow man obtain housing, not to just brag about stuff. Because my experience, what I went through, I wouldn't let nobody go through that. The housing experience for 4 years trying to find decent housing in New York City was disgusting. And it almost killed me, literally. So I'm not going to see no black young people going through this. And I say black because I'm black and I'm only looking out for my blacks, not you African. No. All the fuck on. Horrible experience with some African motherfuckers. Horrible experience. Never want to experience them evil fucking lying ass people again in my life. Oh, for real. So okay, you guys. I came on to talk about that Claressa Shields because you the greatest fool of all time. Stop saying you the greatest boxer. Okay, you the greatest fool of all times, Claressa. Letting that bald head, exceeding hairline fool be using you. Y'all have a blessed day.